if it was going to be any good. You didn't know if the content was going to be any good. You had no idea. We did, but you didn't. And you have no idea how much all three of us appreciate the support and the investment in your time, in taking your time away from your businesses, flying across the country, many of you, paying for your tickets, your hotel room, all that good stuff. And you didn't necessarily know it was going to be a good benefit. But I'll tell you what, having 50% of you return means that at least half of you thought it was worth it, right? And we're really, really happy to see your faces. It's been a great week. I really, it's gonna take me a while to get my thoughts together to sum this up, but we love you guys. Well, we love you too, each and every one of you. And this has been so amazing. From our speakers, our presenters, our sponsors, the Blind Center in general. I'm gonna go into some individual thank yous in a second. I just wanna make sure the audio is great. Okay. Vikki just made a note of that, apparently.
Anyway, guys, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be bringing up some of you to talk about your experience this week. We're also going to be bringing up our sponsors to help us choose the winners of their amazing prizes that they contributed for this week and allow them a chance to say something to you as well. So where do you want to start? Where should we start? What do you think?
At the beginning, it's a very fine place to start.
Theresa, you are absolutely no help whatsoever. Let's start out with, is there somebody here who wants to come up and say something about their experience this week? Who wants to come up here? I know somebody does. You might get a hat. Oh, suddenly someone wants to share, huh? You know what, let's bring Stu up. Let's bring Stu. You come around the side here. Don't trip. Don't trip. Come around the side here. It's a little cramped back here. But here, why don't you come and sit right here next to Theresa?
What do you want me to do?
Take the microphone. Sit down.
I don't want to sit.
You have to.
You have to be.
They can't be on camera. You're not getting the hat unless you sit.
Rules! For those of you that don't know me,
I don't think that's anybody this week.
but now, I'm Stu. I have not been anywhere in 4 years and 3 months. You couldn't get out of Canada. You couldn't get back in. People would fly to Buffalo, get off the plane in Buffalo, walk across the border, catch a cab to Toronto to avoid being put in 2 weeks solitary confinement. I lived in my apartment for the last 3 years doing absolutely nothing. In a hole, covered up, nothing. I made a promise to my friend Sherry. Sherry, are you here? That I would come. And because I promised her I would come, and I promised Vikki and Katy, apparently I have Brian Burke's backpack because she gave it to me 3.5 years ago. I promised I would come. I promised I would bring my brand. I didn't know my brand was Stu. I was living in my bathroom with the light turned off for 3 years. So, the Canadian government made it impossible to travel. And me with my high functioning anxiety and autism, which you people wouldn't be able to recognize in me at all, they had rules of getting back into the country that I couldn't fulfill. So I was going to be masked out, stressed out, anxiety. They ended every single rule 1 week before I came down. The entire Canadian government went, oh, Stu, never mind. So I got here last Saturday and it took me 48 hours just to wind down. What happened in the intervening 3 years? My business has tripled. When I started this game 20 years ago, we were using Sony Mavica cameras with a floppy disk that you put in your computer you downloaded the pictures to Photo Bucket, went into Sell Your Item form, which was 5 pages long, imported the pictures one at a time. I get home, I gotta start doing Instagram, and my business will go up again. I am exhausted beyond words because I'm with 400 of my very best friends. I cannot remember anybody's name, but we're all playing the same game of, oh, yeah, did you want to say something? This week, because of Vikki and Katy.
And Theresa.
Theresa.
Give me this jacket back.
Now, rip it off me, honey. Oh, shit. This week has been life-changing. This week has been life-altering. I spent 37 years with one goal in life, and I don't have to go into that. And I achieved that 1.5 years ago. I have more goals. I have more plans. I have more hopes. I have dreams I've never had before in my life. I have something to plan for next spring. I don't know what. I will be back I'll be back next year. That's not what I meant. You're supposed to run screaming from the room. Okay. I love you all. Thank you for being here.
Okay, yeah, so I think before we get into the sponsors, we would both really let all three of us, not even both, we would like to bring up the MC who has been the hostess with the mostest here, Dominique Collins. Another one of our amazing friends who stepped up and said, I'm going to be a part of this last year, and said, I can't wait to be a part of it again next year. And we've already committed her for next year, no matter what. I don't care what she's doing, but
Accept it.
It's been accepted. Well, hello, everyone. I don't know any of you. I'm just kidding. Hi, family. How you doing? This experience has been, first of all, to see the evolution, the growth in individuals and people and businesses from last year to this year is a testament to these three wonderful women I'm sitting next to. Can we really give a loving hand and a round of applause for Katy, Vikki, and Theresa? You created a community of entrepreneurs who have gone above and beyond probably their own vision, their own goals for themselves, and they brought it back to this room. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Last year, I committed to selling. It didn't happen because my own business grew, which is awesome. But guess who's going to come to my house and teach me how to sell? Teresa's coming to my house in my birthday month of November, and I'm going to sell some things online, and I know it's going to be successful because it's Theresa. All right. And I just want to say thank you to all of you and the stories that you shared in the hallways and the hidden doors. And I have something I want to share with all of you. This isn't meant to be heavy. It's meant for inspiration. I have struggled with anxiety and depression for the last 25 years. And the person that you all have seen on stage, you probably would never expect that. I was the quiet one. I was the one who was silenced. I did not sit in front of rooms full of people. And I struggled with suicidal ideation a lot. And most of my colleagues would never know. But when I am in these rooms, I conjure whatever I went through, I bottle it up, and then it manifests and it grows. It's a seed that plants joy and light, which I then give to each and every one of you. So I have cried with some of you this week. I have held some of you this week. I give the hugs that I give because I want my heart to radiate through your body so that you never think that you are alone wherever you are. And I want to just say, I love each and every one of you, and thank you all for letting me be a part of this community. I gave you what you gave me. Thank you so much. I love you all. Last thing, I am not a professional motivational speaker. Well, I don't get paid to do this all the time. I'm a Jedi consultant. Justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. I talk to executives all around the world, whether it's an oil company, a financial institution, an academic institution, to make sure that the products that they're building and the customers that they serve look like the world that they're trying to sell to. And today, I got to work with another group of CEOs, every single one of you all. And I want to give that same opportunity to you. Look around your company, look around your business, look around your community. Who could you be helping? Who's not in the room? Who can you pull up with you? Because until all of us are raised and elevated, none of us are really raised and elevated. So each one reach one. Thank you so much. And I'm here. I'll see you to party tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, so the BOSS Reseller Remix would not be possible without the help and the support of our sponsors. It is something that is, a brand new organization trying to do something last year, just like all of you taking a chance and buying a ticket. Our sponsors took a chance on us and put their names and their brand and their businesses and their money on the line to help us put this event on, and we wouldn't be able to do it without them. So the very first sponsor that jumped on board last year, before we even knew what we were doing, before we knew where it was going to go, we just had an idea and said, we want to do this thing. And can you help us? And they said, we're in no matter what. We're in no matter what. Didn't matter what it was, because they believe in the community and they believed in us. And Clara and Amanda are not able to be here right this minute, but we will see them later. But List Perfectly has been one of our biggest supporters, and those of you that use the product, know about the product, are in the Facebook groups, know what a supportive team and staff that List Perfectly has. I hope you've had a chance to visit with them, speak with them, learn about the product, pick up some of that amazing swag that they brought with them, and get to know the people behind the products, because List Perfectly has literally been changing lives in the last few years, changing lives and changing businesses. And they've done it all for the same amount of money from day one, where they've never increased the prices, even though they've multiplied and increased the products and the services that they offer to our community. And they are so much more than a tech company and a business. They are people and entrepreneurs that believe in this community and believe in lifting other people up within this community. And that matters, I think, far more than the product itself, to be honest. So I would like to bring up two List Perfectly employees that you've seen a lot this week. We have Leslie. And Doug. So I want you guys to say hello. If you could just talk about your experience this week and what it's been like. And then we're gonna quickly draw a name so that you guys can give away your great prizes. So.
Hey everybody, great to be here. I love you guys. I wouldn't say I love you if I didn't mean it. Great to see old friends, new friends. I love these ladies. This is such an amazing event. It's my favorite event. I've looked forward to it since last time. And again, real quick, I worked at eBay. The reason I came to List Perfectly was because of the seller community. And I've laughed, I've cried with you guys, and it's always so inspiring. So thank you so much. Great to see you, and I will see you at the party tonight.
All right, so
What's the prize?
List Perfectly has generously donated, among all of the other things that you guys are walking out here branded on. They've 2 Chromebooks. So we're gonna have Leslie draw one name and Doug draw the other name. You have to be present to win, so I hope your butts are in your seats.
Oh, I know him.
Kevin Beeson.
Oh.
Yep, we're gonna mail it to you.
What? No, but
We're gonna ship it to you, but you can come up here and say hello.
No, you
I'll
don't.
get
Keep-
your
no,
information.
Oh, no. Sorry.
He's gonna come hang out with me. You keep
Okay.
going to the next one.
Okay,
All right, ready?
I'll get the information afterward. Yeah. Next one. Jill Mustachio. I know Jill's here. She's a local. We're gonna mail it to you, Jill. You don't need to get up, honey. We're gonna mail it to you. I'll get all your information at the end. Congratulations. Thank you. Just so you know, we're gonna break after our show, and you gotta go home or go back to your hotel, get yourself together, come back with your dancing shoes for the really, really fun party that List Perfectly has sponsored. It's gonna be a good time, so you don't wanna go home after this.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm bringing him up here because we're gonna give him a special thing.
So
Oh, yeah, come sit down.
So also, I guess this is a pretty good segue, because since, we've got a raffle winner here. We did announce early in the week that we were going to be giving a prize for the best social media content of the week, right? The person that covered this event, not just with the most information, but really caught the spirit of the event. And those of you that might be following the BOSS Reseller Remix or hashtag BOSS Reseller Remix or all of those hashtags we've had out, if you've been following any of those posts, plus the posts in our group, I think it was a pretty easy decision. I think, Kevin, you have the best social media account. So you've won this snazzy medal.
Yes.
And you also have won a free ticket to come back next year. So.
Oh,
And clearly $1,000 hat right there too.
I bid like 600 and still didn't get it.
Would you like to say anything?
Wow, thanks guys. So I probably have a picture of every single one of you. Okay, and I want to thank you three. It's been awesome. It was a lot of fun actually getting to meet a lot of you being behind the camera, because I like taking pictures, and I guess I'll see you all next year. Thanks. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Katy.
All right, let's go ahead and bring Whatnot up here. Jack the snack. Jack. So, we just talked about List Perfectly and Whatnot, one of our other top sponsors. And I think what really stands out to me, what really stands out to me is, Jack and Whatnot decided to support us without, they didn't really know us. You didn't know us. You know who we were. You listened to other people in the community. And we told you about our event, and you took a chance on us. And you came to this thing where you pretty much didn't know anybody other than a few of the Whatnot sellers. And we just really appreciate it. And we're really glad to have you here.
Thank you guys. It's been quite a wild ride. I feel like we have come into this, the whole Whatnot team. We are on a conference marathon, and we were absolutely exhausted from the first day. And you guys just bring such amazing energy, obviously led by these three amazing ladies up here. But it's been a complete pleasure meeting you all. And I think, Whatnot is a completely we're new people on the block as well. And we appreciate, again, you guys being just so friendly and welcoming to us and bringing good questions and, bringing positive energy. And that's what we want you to bring to Whatnot as well. So very stoked to be here. And thank you. That live was so exhilarating. I've been doing this for 6 months and I was blown away by that. I can't wait. My brain is a flurry with the amount of things I want to do with that concept. So I appreciate you guys.
So what do you have as a prize?
So as a prize, so as I was kind of alluding to in the live stream, everyone asked us for merch. I was mentioning to a couple people here, we have these really weird little plushies that we give out at conventions that must be 50 cents to make. People flip them for $70, $100, $150 on Whatnot. It's belligerent. So we went and got these super rare t-shirts and printed the Whatnot logo on it, just as a fun, opportunity, especially in this beginning phase of what we believe is going to be a generational company. So anyway, we have this beautiful Batman tee, 1994 single stitch tee, super rare, super cool. I know a ton of you were stoked about that one, so that's our giveaway.
Okay, can I pick who won? Oh, Don Simus? Don, where are you? Yeah! Thanks, Jack. You can hand it out to Don there. Thank you. All right, so who do we want to bring up next? Okay, are we surprising Ryan again and making him come up?
No, actually. Actually, I'd like to bring up 3 people from the Blind Center if possible. We'll try to fit you all in the frame. Melinda, who is the event coordinator for the Blind Center. First of all, here, round of applause for how smoothly this has run. The attention to detail, the perfectly stocked, everything, perfectly clean, everything. I don't think I've seen her not running the entire week. So this is Melinda here. And I'm gonna bring up Ryan and try not to make him cry. All right, and Ryan runs the eBay sales division of this wonderful facility, and hopefully a lot of you have gone and taken the tour, and you realize what a huge operation it is, and how much good they do, and how much they put into this community. We could not think of a better partnership, I think I call it at this point, between us and you guys. And then next, where's the chef?
He's hiding.
Where's our fantastic chef for this week? If you don't want to come up on stage, that's okay, but you let everybody give you a round of applause because this food has been fantastic.
Waiting for the slow.
Not a whole lot of room, guys. Right here.
So we want to thank you, as always, for helping us. We would not be able to put on an event like this without your help, without this being such an amazing facility, without you guys being able to be the people that you are, with the efficiency that you are, with you understanding us and getting our vision from day one. You know how I feel about you. I'm not making you cry. But what I did want to say is we have a total for our auction. And I think if we hadn't sold out of all those buy it nows, I'm pretty sure it would have even been higher. But one of the things that we're going to do is at the bottom of this feed and on the bottom of this show, when it goes live, we're going to put a link to directly donate to the Blind Center if you feel inclined. Once you watch this back, once our people at home watch this, just hang on. And so once we upload it, we'll have a link at the bottom for you to donate direct. But drum roll, please. We raised $7,500. In what, 35 minutes?
Yeah.
So 20,000 next year, that's the goal. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did you guys want to say?
Anybody? I'll take it, I guess. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came here, who took the tours, who supported us, who supported these beautiful women here, right? And took the time to, I'm not gonna do it, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna.
You are.
I've had it all week long where I've shared and shared and shared, but I do want to thank you guys. I want to thank our Blind Center staff, our visually impaired individuals, Melinda, Chef, everybody who made this thing a hit. And please be here 2023 because it's going to the moon.
Thank you, guys. I'll hug you. Okay, Katy. Theresa.
All right, let's bring up another giveaway.
All right, so I guess it's time to do another giveaway. Who's next? Let's see. I'm gonna have Faith from my Reseller Genie come up here. Now, for those of you that have met Faith and her husband Paul, obviously they're very sweet and they're very nice. This is their very first reseller event of any kind. They're a brand new company started by resellers as well that created a product where there was a need and a hole in the community. And this is a risk for them too, you know. Brand new startup company, funds are tight. That's normal, right? And they invested in us and they invested in you to come here and be able to share their product and meet all of you. And how was your week been?
It's been absolutely amazing. Katy, Vikki, Theresa, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. This has been, I think, the best experience that we could have ever hoped for, like as a new company, and to just be a sponsor of this. And here at the Blind Center, guys, thank you so much. Paul actually got to take the tour yesterday before he had to fly out, and I took it this morning, and we love what you guys are doing here. And thank you. We've just loved getting to interact with each and every single one of you guys, and we are excited to be able to help the reselling community. And with that, I'm going to pick a name.
Yep.
Okay, are you going to say what the prize is?
You do.
Okay.
What's the prize?
Okay, the prize is a $250 Southwest gift card. And the winner is Danny Ackerman.
The only one that doesn't need a plane ticket to get her next year.
But my daughter does, so.
Oh, awesome.
Yes,
Where's
so
it?
thank you.
Did you keep it? What'd you do with it?
Somebody has it.
We have it.
We'll get it to you.
We have it. We got it.
Thank you, Faith. Theresa, do you want to bring up our next?
Next person.
All right, so one of our next sponsors is, if you know me, you really know that I'm an eBay girl. So much so that my license plate says eBay girl. And so, like this perfectly, from day one, eBay has been a huge supporter of us, which means the world to us and to you. And so let's bring up the eBay team. All right.
So it's perfect. It's perfect that we have 3 people up here because they have donated 3 great prizes. One of them is one of these standing photography walk-in closet things for fashion sellers, and then 2 tabletop photography units. And I'm just going to introduce. This is Sheila from Community. You can pass it down.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say thank you for coming here today. I'm all about connecting people, especially an event like this. You can make lifelong relationships. So on behalf of Team eBay, thank you for having us.
Hi, I'm Valerie, and I've really appreciated meeting all of you over the last 3 days, and your stories are always super inspiring to me and why I work hard every day to make the product better for you all.
Hi, I'm Shelly. I didn't know.
You're one of us.
Oh gosh, thank you. Don't make me cry again like last time. God, I just can't even tell you just how amazing this has been. And I will for sure see you in 2023. Come hell or high water, I will be here because this is just, you know, and one thing I want to say is being here last year, I am so proud of how many people have grown their business as a result of this. And it's such a testament. And you guys have all done this for each other, and you guys brought us all together for this purpose. And it's just overwhelming. And I'm so happy to see so many of you here. I hope to see you all again next year. And one last thing I want to say is last year, I was here as a fellow reseller, and I left with people who I now consider friends, and even more so this year. And so that's the most important thing. Aside from reselling, it's the community and the friendships I've made. And thank you all for that.
It's wrong.
This is for the The big one, the big one first.
Turn it over.
I can't read it.
I can read it. Sharon Rassicott. Come on down.
It'll be mailed to you.
Oh,
Wait, it's a white box?
It'll be mailed to you.
You don't need to come down, honey, but congratulations. I'll be in touch. I'll get your information. It's gonna be mailed
I
to you.
think Sheila just wanted to say, come on, man.
I did.
All right. Shall we?
All right.
This is for the tabletop light box.
Paula Hafner.
All right, and the last one, Doc.
Jeanine LaSalle?
Say it louder.
Jean LaSalle?
Jeannie LaSalle.
Jeannie LaSalle
LaSalle?
here.
Yes, so she goes by, I think she goes by, has another name too though, but she goes by Jeannie, but her real name is.
She's figuring out with her name. Is she not here?
Did she leave?
Jeannie?
Does anyone know if she's here?
She might have left.
She may have left, okay, but she won.
Well, they have to be here.
Oh, they have to be here?
Okay.
Oh, okay then. Get another one.
You fixed, you're lucky. Okay.
I'm lucky. Not last night, I wasn't.
Wait.
One once. One twice. What?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
Jeane.
No, it's definitely a J.
It says.
Laccelle. Last name Lacelle.
Okay, let's find this one here. I don't know. Kelly and I.
Kelly. All right. Thank you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you. All right. Sit down for half a second so you can go.
All right, I think that, let's go ahead and bring up.
Let's go ahead and bring up the winner of our best thrifted outfit, who took the concept of thrifted to a really weird place. But she did make her costume from thrifted materials and turned into Zoltan. Come on, get it up. We want to make you cry again. Get up here. Get up, Joe. Get up here. Get up here. She's wearing it.
Look, you have a fabulous medal.
How much money
Did you make with your Zoltar?
I didn't take any money. I didn't take any money. I got offered money. Actually, a couple of y'all, my voice sounds so bad.
It doesn't matter, we can hear you.
I'm a reseller.
Let's go halfway.
I don't know. I had several of y'all tell me that I needed to just take up a job there and get one of the circles. Oh, I forgot we're live on here. I should be talking on here. How y'all doing out there? You know, y'all really should be here. If this is something that interests you, you're welcome. And everybody, we all love on each other here, right? Anyway, okay. I don't know why you want me to say back here, but the Zoltar was like a dream come true because, like I said the other day, I've always been insecure about doing wacky stuff, but y'all seem to think it's fun. So I just wanted to go all crazy and wild and just do it. And where else but Fremont came? You know, what else do y'all want me to say?
Yes, you're good.
You're trying really hard not to cry.
Okay, I won't make you cry. I love you.
Oh, I get this?
I mean, that's like $1,000 hat again.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start this auction off for the Blonde Center right now.
Get off the stage. Okay, and because, I mean, let's be real. I mean, there wasn't a heck of a lot of competition once Danica walked down the street in that outfit last night. I mean, let's be fair. However, we did have a certain someone that, had Danica not gone to the level 9,000, would have certainly taken the cake with her very original, very fun costume as well. And that would be,
Where are you staring at?
I don't know, Jody, picking peaches.
Come on, come on.
So if you were on Fremont Street with us last night, and even if you weren't, we're going to be posting a lot of pictures, and go look at the Instagram. Jody has been wearing all of her crazy, funky, original, awesome, extra outfits every day. She's like a big ray of sunshine, and to anyone that meets her. And she did a little Ric Flair last night. So I think we need a little woo! There you go. So Jody, this is your first BOSS Reseller event. This is your first reseller event. What do you think?
Well, oh gosh, I think I'm gonna get teary too. When they were asking about testimonials earlier, you know, and Stu came down, I didn't want to follow that, so I just kind of kept my mouth shut. But for those of you that I haven't talked to, I hope it's okay that I say something a little bit longer. You know, I like to talk. I've been in food service my whole life. I'm 37, and I started food service when I was 14. I found out not too long ago, I got diagnosed with an incurable bladder disease. It can be as painful as stage 4 cancer. And when you first start researching it, the first thing that comes up is suicide prevention. So it's not a very fun disease to have. There's not any medication for it. They had one medication for it, and then it started making people go blind. So it's not, the outlook's not good. So I had to find something that, because my body's not gonna let me do food service much longer. Reselling, I'd always been a thrifter, and reselling was something that I kind of stumbled upon. And I on YouTube, I bumped into Katy and Vikki, and there was just something different about them. And I think that that's why all of y'all are here, because there's something different about them that you saw. And I watched them, and then by luck of the draw, I was able to meet them. And now I feel like I have 400 people rooting for me, helping me. And I just want to say thank you, because I couldn't have done it without you.
Those of you that were watched our show last year or were here last year, you may have seen some of the posts about when Katy and I went to a dinner with eBay one night. Katy and Theresa and I went to a dinner with eBay on the Tuesday night of the event last year. We were still masked. We walked into the Capitol Grill on the Strip with all the eBay employees and executives, and we had our masks on. And some guy comes up to Katy and I and says, "Are you Katy and Vikki?"
It was like, oh my gosh, are you Katy and Vikki?
We didn't pay him. We should have, because that was probably that was really good. I couldn't have timed that better. But he's like, "Oh my God, my girlfriend watches you all the time. She's a reseller. She works here, but she's not here tonight. She's gonna be so mad she missed you." And we said, "Well, take a selfie and we'll send it to her and have her get in touch. You guys live in town, blah, blah, blah." So there was the infamous selfie, as we now call it, with Jody's boyfriend. And she's now a part of our community and a part of our local meetup, and she's very active in the group. And he was right, you know. She's like, "I like those people." Well, we like you just the same. So it was very serendipitous. Okay, so we're gonna bring up the sponsor of this actual show, the closing show, the Katy and Vikki closing show. We are gonna bring up Emma from Wholesale.
What's up?
Oh, too much. Too nice. Hey.
So Wholesale, again, is a brand new platform, a brand new startup that we wanted to make sure that we were able to bring to you guys. Also, they took a chance on this event. Brand new startups they don't have a heck of a lot of money. That's the way it starts, right? You've got to invest everything back into the product, everything back into your marketing, and do everything that you can to make your product profitable and create a revenue stream. It's a big risk to take coming to something like this and supporting an event like this, even if this is your people. But we really believe in the product and the platform and the ability to help other resellers sell and source from one another. And I think those of you that have met with Emma and got the chance to meet with Kat yesterday, heard about the product, heard about the platform, and I know a lot of you guys were super impressed. But not just a great platform, but again, great people behind the product and the platform. And I think that kind of stuff matters. In this day and age, when there are millions of different things that you can spend your money on and put your name behind and your support behind, finding people and companies that employ quality individuals and give back to their communities in ways that don't always have to be a show of force, I think it's really important. I think those of us that choose to spend our money wisely and authentically can attest to that. So Emma and Kat are great people, great product, great platform, and we appreciate your support. So, they are giving away one of those big custom pull along.
Yeah, there's a few in the room, but we're giving away. Talk about rare. Whatnot's giving out t-shirts. There are only a few of them. There's exactly one custom wholesale branded collapsible utility tote that will be shipped to the winner. And I just want to quickly say, and it's mutual, it's two ways. And, I want to reiterate what Faith said, we're in a similar position as a young company, but this couldn't have gone better. I can't imagine a better use of our time. And it's not a risk. I mean, if our company has grown so far, it's because of the BOSS community. So it's a no-brainer. And I'm so excited to come back next year in a big way. So thank you to everybody who has spent time talking with us, giving us your thoughts and feedback on the platform. And I'm so excited that you guys are the foundation of the business, and we're really excited to grow with you. So let me pick somebody. Okay. Okay. Carla Amos. Yeah, no, but yay. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations, Carla.
No, I want this. I got you. The next person.
Oh, we passed the mic around?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up our next sponsor. And do we have somebody here from WorthPoint that's going to be presenting their prize?
Valencia and Will.
Valencia and Eric?
Eric.
All right.
Yep. Who would like to say something?
Eric.
First,
You have to be in
thank you so much for the opportunity to participate. I guess the first thing that I wanted to say, this is the second BOSS Reseller conference that I've had the pleasure of attending. I attended last year, and it really does open your eyes to the world of entrepreneurship and the tenacity that it takes to start a business on your own and keep it going. But this year, I kind of learned a different lesson. I think it's important to share. WorthPoint was eager to become the sponsor of the Reseller Lounge up on the second floor. And we special ordered 10 custom pillows for all the seats up in the lounge. 10.
There's one right there.
There's one left. So WorthPoint is now teaming up with eBay's security community. This isn't funny business, people. We've already been in discussions. We're talking about, this is FBI territory. We're going to be monitoring all of your accounts for the next 6 months. So it was wonderful to meet all of you, except for the thieves. the statistics that we like to toss out when someone comes up to the WorthPoint booth, they ask just how much of a service can you offer? And we tell them, well, we've got more than 650 million auction prices realized from all over the world, all over across the plane of eBay. And after meeting and talking with each and every one of you, you really start to realize that every 650 million data point is a story. That's your time and your effort and your money and your listing and your packing that stuff. And it's amazing when you look at the impact that you have, not just in terms of becoming an entrepreneur and supporting yourself, but even the keeping the earth green, making sure that that secondhand goods find the next steward to take care of them for the next generation. So yes, we have 3 prizes to give away today. The first one is no, you're not getting the last pillow. I can't believe somebody just asked that. I just told you guys we're going to prosecute. So Valencia's going to pull a card for the prize is a mini iPad.
Unless you stole a pillow.
Yeah.
Lauren Garland.
Lauren
Garland.
Yay!
We're gonna mail it to you, Lauren. You're okay, hon. Thank you. And then we have 2 more prizes. Both, there's gonna be 2 annual memberships to WorthPoint.
Yes. The first, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The first winner is Sherry Smith.
All right. Stay there.
The second winner, it just says Julie. 330 is the first part of your number.
So they're doing the blue tickets.
Julie. It just says Julie.
Julie Brown. Julie Brown. We got it.
Julie Brown.
Okay.
Sit down.
Downtown Julie Brown.
That's right.
Right.
I won't repeat what the rest of us call her.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, WorthPoint. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate you. Okay, so we're running a little bit, behind. What else is new? Y'all know we can't do a show under an hour and a half usually. But yes, so we've got who do we have left here? So we have we have 2 more left, and we have Jeff from Mercari. So Mercari, I don't know if most of you guys probably don't understand the significance of this, but I just wanted to mention that this is the very first reseller anything Mercari's team and staff has ever been to. Mercari was started as a platform for the casual seller, not the professional seller. Of course it morphed into all of us going, heck, we can sell our stuff there too, right? Especially when Liz Perfectly added Mercari as an option. So slowly the evolution has happened where Mercari is embracing the professional sellers, and this is their first event where they're here to kind of meet with these sellers. It's a pretty small team of people, and they were pretty excited to come here and meet with you guys and see what this is all about. So, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. It was great meeting all of you. The one takeaway, 4x6. We understood, so I will take it back to the team. Unfortunately, I can't get 4x6 today. That's not the gift we're giving away. But the next best thing is a $200 gift card on our platform. So we're running out of time. I don't want to take up too much, but Joseph Hale. Hall. Oh, sorry. Thank you, and again, it was really great meeting you all. We will be back here next year, definitely.
That's on the record now, just so you know. Thanks, Jeff. Thank the rest of your team as well. I know you had some people rotating in and out in order to man the table and meet with everybody, so we appreciate you and them as well. And then, last but certainly not least, our every reseller's favorite accountant, Mark II. The man who takes the fear out of taxes is right here. So we've talked about this before. Mark's been on our show. I'm sure he's been on several of you guys that have channels. He's been on your show. One of the most complicated things about being a reseller is trying to figure out how to do your taxes, especially if you're a brand new person that fell into entrepreneurship and you had no idea how you got there. You have no idea how to dig yourself out. You don't know what to do, what not to do, and your taxes are scary, right? Like, God, the IRS is scary. Mark and his business and his company is probably one of the best resources out there and available for resellers because he is a reseller. And he was here and volunteered his time to sit up in that room all week and answer your questions individually. And he has donated for a year of his Reseller Tax Academy, which has a $450 value. It is a Facebook group. It's a whole lot of lessons, tutorials. Mark, tell us what it's about.
Yes, I mean, it's basically everything you need to do. Because you can't go to your tax preparer at the end of the year and say, here's all my stuff. Now, work some magic. There's a lot of stuff you got to be doing throughout the year that's going to help you optimize your situation and put you in the best spot for when that time does come. So I had forgot what I was going to give away. So that's one thing. And then I'm also giving away like free tax preparation.
We gave that one away.
Oh, never mind. Sounds like you gave that away. They didn't email me yet. Okay.
Yeah. So
Wait. Let me ask you. What did your takeaway from this? What do you
well, speaking of FBI territory, I learned a lot about your tax secrets this week. So between the pillows and the taxes. But I mean, that's the one thing I like about doing taxes is it I get to know you and your stories just from the numbers, but then being here, I get to know you even more and get to talk to you and hopefully take some of that anxiety off your shoulders, help you enjoy life a little more. So. All right. Hal Joseph. Did I say that right?
Oh, Hal Joseph. Yeah.
All right, no, you're good. Stay there. Thank you, Mark.
You're good, Hal. We got you.
All right, so let's go to sponsors.
I mean, we have.
Oh yeah.
We have one more sponsor that wasn't able to be here in person. Actually, we have two, but one that sent a prize that wasn't able to be here in person. And I hope he's watching this. But Greg from BumpBox. Those of you that are on Whatnot and are sponsored by BumpBox or follow BumpBox, Greg is a member of the reselling community, and he started as a reseller, and he's a supporter in the community, and he's in everybody's lives, he's in everybody's show, and BumpBox saw something and they recruited him, and now he lives in California, and he's so busy doing events and running everything for this company that is blowing up, that he was only going to be able to come here for a day, and unfortunately he missed his flight yesterday. So, Greg, I hope you're watching. We appreciate the support. You will be back next year.
Yep.
And they're giving away one of these Reseller Remix, huge $500 value items right there.
Yep. There are only two of these in existence. I'm sorry, it's too heavy for me to bring over and put on camera, but you guys out here in the audience can see it. It is a Flare 8 BumpBox Bluetooth speaker retro boombox. What's happening? All right, Danica. I want that hat back. There's only two of them in existence. One of them, the Reseller Remix team did go ahead and buy that during the charity auction. We weren't going to let that out of our site. And the other one we're going to give away right now. Don't worry, if you're not somebody who lives here in Vegas, we will ship it to you. So you do not have to try and figure out how the heck you're going to get it home. But let's go.
However, if you do live here or you are driving home, let us know because you would take it with you.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we don't have to ship it. Woo! Sandy Pratt. come up here. Miss Sandy. All right, so we do have some more hats, but we need to wrap this up. I will be giving the rest of the hats away randomly tonight at our party, for, basically at my whim, because that's how I roll. Anyway, so we do need to wrap this up, but I know Theresa had one thing she wanted to say, and I'll let her say that, and then we are gonna shut down the show, and then we have to reset this whole place in the next 2.5 hours, so we're ready for our huge party, sponsored by List Perfectly tonight, fully catered. We're gonna have some beers, we're gonna dance the night away, wear silly costumes, so it's gonna be amazing. So Theresa, why don't you, you have a story you wanted to tell, and then we're gonna say goodbye. Okay.
So I want to tell a story, and I have, so last year I kind of like did the story with poor Kenny. Kenny didn't ever live it down. So this year I have another story like that. When I was at FlipCon in August, I met a mom and dad, Andy and Annette, stand up in the back, on the way back, because they don't want to be seen. And we talked about BOSS Reseller events, and they told me the story about their 16-year-old son, stand up, Grant. And I was so impressed by this that I said to them, you have got to come to Reseller Events. You don't understand. You'll get to meet all these people. You'll get to do networking. You'll get to do this and all that sort of stuff. So I want to give a shout out, and Katie's giving me one of these hats to give to you, Grant, because they believed in what I was saying enough to take a family of 3 across the country to Vegas during the school week on a family vacation, and they showed up, and you guys embraced them. They're having a great time. So thank you for believing in me and coming here.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up the show. Did everyone have the best week ever? All right, awesome. Let's get out of here and get ready to party.